taking time out from your very, very busy schedule, no matter how busy it is, take time out. Do things a little differently to what you normally do. Chop it up a little bit, change it, make it unique, because sometimes people are on autopilot and they don't realize that it's consuming their lives. They're doing the same thing in and the same thing out. And what it means really is that it is only going to provide the same results. So we need to really focus on changing things up, really making a difference to our everyday. My day today has not been like any day that I've had. I started off this morning going through to a club, an interesting club that it's related to an outdoor event. It's a club that does these outdoor events. And what was interesting was I had a talk with some of the people there, and a little keynote speaking engagement type thing. And that was pretty interesting, because some time ago they contacted us about potentially using their members in a film, and I kind of thought maybe that's a good idea. Weeks went by, and eventually I thought, you know what, let's go say hi, let's go meet him. That was an impromptu thing. The next thing that I did was I thought, well, I'll do a little bit of work that relates to one of our projects. Went through the accountants, had a couple of things figured out and worked out, left there, went for lunch, and now I've got a meeting, but heading towards the beach, where I'm hoping to have some time out and enjoying the water a little bit. But then later today, I'm going to be editing and working on my film, my new film. Funding is there. All you have to do is stay on top of it, look at options, and make it happen. Are you wasting your time in life? Are you just doing the same thing again and again? Is there a requirement for you to maybe change, try different things? It's very important. And I think make sure that you're not at risk of losing yourself. Make sure you're not at risk of losing you. Because you is hidden inside of you. You is inside there. And you may be doing certain things that are eroding who you are. So be very, very careful of that. Very careful that you're not losing your isness, your authentic side, just because you're doing what's required, or you're working every day, or so chop it up a little bit, change it, make it a different day every day. Be involved in creating, developing, producing, do amazing things. And be careful of looping. Looping is really when you're doing the same thing again and again, but you're saying the same things again and again. Can you imagine living with someone who says the exact same things again and again all their lives? I'll never forget, I've got a couple of clients who suffer from looping. They do this a lot. There's one client I know, I guarantee you, almost every day she loops. She says the exact same stuff again and again, again and again, again and again, again and again, again and again. Oh my gosh, again and again. And doesn't matter how many phone calls, doesn't matter how many communications, it's always the exact same. You can actually guarantee that you're going to hear the same 7 or 8 lines again and again. And sometimes even in the exact same sequence, in the exact same order. So be very careful that you're not saying the same things again and again, especially when people have heard this. It must be very awful to live with somebody who is continually repeating themselves, So I'm asking you today to catch a hold of yourself. Make sure that you're not repeating yourself all of the time. I've just repeated myself, but you know what I mean. Make sure that you are coming up with new things, new perceptions, new ways of seeing the world, that you are using perhaps different words, that you're giving people a different experience of who you are. It's extremely boring to keep experiencing the sameness from someone. You want to go somewhere because you've heard it before. It's all been heard before. And that happens with young people. It happens with old people. There's actually a young client that I have, Gen Y, but at his age, he's already repeating himself again and again and again. He's saying the same things again and again. Scary. So, try to, I think, invest time in yourself, build new skills, build a new base of things that you can do. Get new interests, find new interests, find new things you love doing. You'll be astounded what happens. You'll be astounded by how your life turns out. New books, new skills, new skill sets, new activities, new friends, new communications. Try not to say the same things again and again. Try not to be predictable, even to yourself. I mean, can you imagine if you're driving other people nuts? Can you imagine your subconscious? Your subconscious is listening to yourself repeat things again and again. And your subconscious is sick of you. It can get sick and tired of you because you're just the same person again and again. You're not changing. You're not delivering a new statement, a new idea, a new concept. And by the way, I get the feeling some people get held back somewhere back there. You know, that's who they are. That's how they are. They're not going to be any different now. And that's it. No more. There's no more of them. They hit their, and that's where they stop. They hit their Peter principle, as it were. And that's it. They have nothing new to say. So be very careful you're not one of those people that's experiencing that. So today, listen to yourself. Listen to the things you're doing. Listen to the things you're saying. Be aware of the things you're doing and change them. Don't say the same things. Try different things. Put yourself on notice for this. Just go, you know what? Every comment I make is different today. And even if you have to say the same thing, sometimes you've got a security issue. You need to tell people something, you know? Make sure the door is locked. Make sure the back door is locked. You don't want to repeat yourself. Ask them. Say, what do you need to do? Make sure the back door is locked? Exactly. Or try a whole new approach. Come over here. Have a look at this. What time is it? Oh, it's 9 o'clock. What's happening here? Oh, we forgot to lock the door? Exactly. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you have to say the same thing again and again just to drum it in. So, be totally awake to yourself. Come up with new ways of expressing yourself and doing things. Enjoy.